So tell us about the Ride for Life program. Who's involved with the program?
Well, we've got several people from the church involved. The idea came from something that was in the back of my head for a long time. And the church got on board, and there's several church people help with the horses, but there's a lot of people doing stuff on the outside and not seen so much, prayer warriors and people helping with catering and all that sort of stuff. Plus we've got a few horsemen, local horsemen that have nothing to do with the church, and they come and help and lend their horses and that.
So the Ride for Life name's an interesting name. What's the target, what's the point of the whole project? Tell us about the purpose of it.
Ride for Life was a name I thought of because it's something I do, I ride, and it's easily identifiable as in this case as a horse project. What it does is teaches people about life through horses. It's horses are the tool that we use to teach patience and understanding and love and care, and all that sort of, and lots of other things as well.
So have you had a particular target for participants, or is this an open scope thing?
Our original idea, and what we're sticking to, is to target kids that are not quite making it, kids that are struggling at school, or kids that just don't get life. I hesitate to use the word kids at risk, but kids are just not finding it easy, and we all find it hard at times. But teenagers tend to have a big deal of it. So this is just a way of showing them that they don't have to get angry all the time, and people do actually care about them, and things do love them. Horses do love them, and so do people, and without being soppy or silly, and it just gives them a good perspective on life, and that's what it's about.
So how many participants do you have in each course?
We've got room for 4 in each course. We were looking at having it bigger, but it's a lot easier to manage 4 kids, and you can actually have much more individual attention on the 4. What's really exciting about it is that it's growing. We've got 4 kids in each program, but we've now got helpers that have been in the program for the last program and now helping in this one. So while we've actually only got 4 kids, we've now actually got 7. So it's building all the time, and it's good that those kids want to actually come and help with the next lot.
So last week you had some specialist horse, what would you call them?
They're professional horse breakers.
Horse breakers.
And they came up and taught the kids stuff they do every day for a living.
Yep.
And I think everybody learned something from them.
Yeah.
And one of the things I learned was it didn't matter what went wrong, they stayed the same. Yeah. They were totally calm, regardless of if the horse bucked or pulled or fell over, and a couple of times the horse would fall over because they'd tied it up, and they didn't faze them at all.
So with this horse in particular, I guess it was a tale of redemption for the horse. Where
it was, not many people have done what Trevor did with him. Yeah. And he bucked and carried on like a pork chop, and after 5 minutes they took the reins off him and made him run around with no reins, and that was stupid. Yeah. But on the outside, but really it was just really good horsemanship, and it showed independence each, and it showed trust in the horse and showed trust in your ability, and there was so much from that, just that one section that you can take away forever. Yeah. So I won't stop learning from thinking about what those guys taught us.
And I guess if I understand it correctly, that's really in a nutshell what the whole course is about, where with a bit of care and a bit of attention we can all have a changing experience. And
absolutely, I think we just need to not react to situations, but learn from them. And this is what this course is about: is learning different ways of dealing with everyday life. And the mission is to teach kids another way of doing stuff. That things aren't always bad, and when they are, just deal with it, and deal with it calmly and quietly, and and that people do care. And there are people here that care for them, and there are people here that care for us. So that's my mission. Every week, right through the year, I keep getting reports back about things that people have got, and it's not just the kids, it's the trainers and the helpers and the parents, teachers. Everybody seems to be, that's on the periphery, seems to be affected by it all, and that's just mind-blowing. Far exceeds my expectations. And it's not me, it's God teaching us through the horses.
I'd just like to say to Kev and everybody that's worked on Ride for Life over the last few months and weeks and that. Before I got started on the program, I was very quiet, didn't have much confidence, probably wouldn't even be doing this right now, You could ask Kev, anybody, when I was out there, head on the ground, basically on the ground.
What the feet looked like.
Yeah. I didn't have much confidence at all, and now, after I've been to Ride for Life and worked with the horses, and I've just got my confidence, and I've just been able to do a lot of things that I might not have been able to do in the past. And so I just reckon big round of applause for Kev and everybody that's worked on this. Thanks guys.